moment with a special tropical update. Tropics looking a lot more quieter here across the Atlantic Basin. We're dealing with what's left of Florence, dealing a lot of heavy rain this morning to upstate New York and to Pennsylvania, Susquehanna River Valley, and its smaller tributaries dealing with a lot of flooding here. So heed all those flash flood warnings and flood warnings across the region. Rest of the tropics, we're still holding on with Tropical Depression Joyce here south of the Azores. Doesn't want to get any stronger, but it doesn't want to go away either as it continues to drift southwestward here. So we'll be dealing with this system a little bit longer here. And Isaac is a thing of the past. It just couldn't survive all this wind shear. El Nino is kicking in, and that means wind shear in abundance across the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, and stretching into the Atlantic. Let's take a look at those Atlantic tropical pattern features here. High pressures continue across the North Atlantic here, those blocking highs, pushing things towards the west-northwest across the Atlantic, Caribbean, and Gulf of Mexico. And we got a few tropical waves out here, but no major systems to be of worry here. We have that feature Joyce out there continuing as a tropical depression. Let's get right into the viewers sending photos and videos quickly here. Robert, heading to the Carolinas last week. Take a look at some of his photos near the weekend, this past weekend, as he was heading south towards South Carolina, towards the I-26 corridor. Before he started off his journey, it started off sunny, and look at these last two photos. Not looking very good, as heavy rain was developing as he moved south into Florence's path. So beautiful photos here, Robert. Take a look at across the country. We've got precipitation totals across the area. Take a look at these heavy rains here across Texas, Oklahoma, the Arctics here over towards Louisiana, stretching over towards portions of the upper Midwest here. But most coastlines quieting down from West Coast, especially the East Coast here, as a ridge. Take a look at the pattern here. Ridge back east developing, ridge out west, and of course unsettled in the central portion here. Let's get right into severe weather factors. No severe weather during the next 5 days, and happy to report no flooding during the next 5 days in my immediate forecast area of upstate New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and portions of western New England in those coastal areas here. So this is good news, especially after this morning. Places like Binghamton, Scranton, Oswego, Endicott, Tunkhannock, Medhop, and all these areas from the upper Susquehanna Valley, Shenango River Valley, down towards the mid to lower Susquehanna River Valley here, all dealing with smaller tributary flooding this morning, general 2 to 4 inches, especially in the southern tier of New York here, Tioga County, New York, ending up with about 4.5 inches, close to 5 inches of rain. Northwestern Broome County, we were dealt quite a blow this morning with a lot of like Nanticoke Creek, Oswego Creek, all these creeks feeding into the Susquehanna, dealing with all of this runoff here. So heed those flash flood warnings and flood warnings across the area. But we will dry out, which is very good. I'll show you the extended outlook here. Take a look at the forecast starting off with your Wednesday across the Northeast. Beautiful skies as we push that cold front away. We scour all that humidity. Temperatures heading up towards the upper 60s and low 70s. Humidity will drop throughout the day. Crystal clear blue skies into your Thursday. Look at this. From Buffalo to Binghamton, all the way up to Burlington, down to New York City. Look at that. Beautiful skies. We will have later in the day, though, warm front. Some overrunning. Places like Erie, Bradford, Jamestown, Buffalo, Warren, up to Rochester, maybe even Watertown, just north of Syracuse. Maybe a stray shower developing later in the day after 4 p.m. And then into your Friday. This is the day where the cold front starts to push in from the west. We push that warm front. We will have probably one of our warmest days left here on Friday into the upper 70s. Some areas cracking 80. Most areas only seeing a 30 to 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. No severe weather is expected. So thank goodness for that into your Saturday. Look at that. Beautiful sunshine as we push that cold front off the coastline. Look at this. Places like Buffalo, the New York State Thruway area, all the way to Rochester, Syracuse, even to Albany, Erie, we're all dealing with, may not get out of the lower to mid 60s. So this is beautiful weather, beautiful September weather. The sun will be shining, so it won't be too cold. 20 to 30% humidity. You can't get much better than this here across the Northeast, even Binghamton southward, mid to upper 60s. So there you go. Get out there and enjoy it. Extended outlook for my hometown viewers, Binghamton to Scranton and all points in between. Look at this from your Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, crystal clear blue skies. Temperatures heading up towards the upper 60s into the lower 70s for your Thursday. Maybe a stray shower developing towards Thursday evening with that frontal boundary moving in, the warm front. But it's not until Friday. 30 to 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between the hours of 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. And we'll head up towards the mid-upper 70s into your Saturday. Cold front moves through. For Saturday and Sunday, look at this. Upper 60s, mid to upper 60s for highs. Beautiful humidity, crystal clear blue skies. Get out there and enjoy that weekend. That looks really nice. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark Comics, Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark, MeteoMark.com, and WeatherNortheastern.com. Thanks for watching. That'll do for this edition of Weather Northeastern.